We speak at this time to all the light workers, as you call yourself. We refer, of course, to those of you who are on the path forward. Those who are seeking something more. Those who are finding something more. We speak to you who are being of service to humanity and being of service to self, which is, of course, the same thing. Understand now that the time of persecution is over. There is no more to fear. And by this we mean, because we are referring to the light worker and to those who are here to be of service. When we speak of persecution, of course we are not talking about the wars and the dramatics that are going on in your Middle East and other areas. We are referring, of course, to your beliefs and to your fears that you will be persecuted, drowned, burned at the stake, and hung, nailed to the cross. This will not happen again. It was perfect for its time, and its time is done, and you are all awakening once more to your powers. Start using them. You are holding back, and we urge you to start tapping into your, as this channel calls it, your soul's magic. It is, of course, simply your evolutionary gifts, so to speak, or your senses that have been sleeping. Your sleeping senses, we like that wording. Simply awaken again to your gifts, which are far greater than you've been letting yourself believe up to this point. We say now, drop the fear. Breathe in and drop the fear. There is no more fear for the light worker. Even those of you who would be sitting there wanting to argue with us and tell us that yes, there are still things to fear, and yes, I feel fear within my body, and all of these things, we say to you, it is the memory of your fear that you are feeling at this time. The work is done. You've done the work. There's no more healing, per se, to be required. Now is the time to simply leave the memory body of that behind and to step forward into your light work, your work of lightness, your work of raising the vibration of this magnificent world that you live on, and each and every one of the magnificent beings. And we remind you that you are all one, and your only job is to pay attention and perfect and raise your own vibration. And as you do so, you will raise your brothers and sisters up as well. Your job is to focus fully on self, to keep yourself of light being, to raise yourself up. And as a consequence, you will raise up those around you as well. Lighten up and get out there into the world You will survive this time around. Thank you. We are applauding and jumping for joy at the lightness of being that we are seeing from the being world, Earth. As she rises and you rise, the lightness, it will simply cast out the darkness. And while it may look at this point in time that the darkness is winning, understand that it is not. It is fighting harder than ever before because it knows that it's no longer at the forefront. Keep going, keep going, keep shining your light. That is your only job in whatever way you choose to manifest and do that in the world of humanity. You are loved. In fact, you are love. Be that and raise the world.